Hey Libra, what's up? Welcome to your January reading. I hope that you guys are having an amazing day. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate all of the love that I've been receiving from you guys lately. You guys have been showing up, and I just want to say how thankful and grateful I am for each and every one of you. So thank you for being here. If this reading is helpful or insightful, make sure you leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. And if you guys would like to book a private reading with me, all information is listed in the description box down below on how you can book. So Libra, with that being said, let's get right into your reading. Let's see what's going on for you guys in January 2023. What's going on for Libra, please? Show me clearly. Any messages, insight, wisdom, guidance for Libra for the month of January 2023. What's happening? What do they need to know for Libra? Oh. Wow. Really, Spirit? Y'all give me a lot here. But okay. All right. I'm just going to take it however it goes, these readings, however it flows. We have the Phoenix and the Crow coming out. Jeez, this is some intense energy. Very intense. This is like spiritual evolution, spiritual awakening, major growth and transformation. So January is going to be jam-packed with lots of inner changes. Definitely your own inner knowing is growing. The stronger your intuition becomes, the more you use it, right? So the more that you use it, the more that you really hone in, the more that you meditate more, the more that you take time out to connect with yourself, quiet the mind, kind of block out the external world and really spend some time in hermit mode, you will experience a lot of inner shifts and inner changes. And some of you really dibble dabbling, looking into researching, it could be a lot. I mean, you guys, spirituality, there's so many different topics that you could be looking into, whether it be you are looking into getting a tarot deck or learning how to read cards or oracle cards. It could be about you looking into astrology. It could be you doing magic, you working with manifesting and the law of attraction, you working through, shadow work and, healing inner child stuff. There's so many levels. You could be doing a bunch of dream work, this is just screaming heavy spiritual evolution and spiritual growth and development, and it is powerful. Okay, I think you're having a lot of revelations this month. I think that January is going to be a really transformative month for you, where there's just no going back. This is the month where you are blooming and transforming, and stepping into your authenticity, to the most fullest you've ever been. Not saying that you weren't authentic before, but it seems like you're really, really in alignment with yourself in your core, your inner core being, so that's really powerful. And the Phoenix is all about releasing and letting go and healing from things from your past, working through triggers. This is also the energy of you guys really needing to remain grounded, stay rooted. This rules your root chakra, right? So make sure that you're taking good care of yourself and even your feet, right? Make sure you don't got holes in your socks, or just make sure you're taking good care of your feet, because your feet and also your bottom to be all proper, your ass, right? Sit your ass down on some grass, okay? I'm just saying. No, but the Phoenix is death, rebirth. So things maybe as of lately have been maybe some challenges or just kind of trying. There's a lot of just deep changes that start from within, and then it starts to reflect externally in your world and your relationships, environments, and just the way that you see this world. Your perspective is shifting. You may also be receiving a lot of intuitive hits, downloads, messages from your intuition. Like I said, the more you use your intuition, the stronger it becomes. Pay attention to your dreams as well, Libra. I will just suggest maybe write them down, get a dream journal. There might be some really important messages in there for you that you need to pay attention to. And just again, the crow is the energy of being able to sense something coming before it actually happens, or there's just this intuitive knowing, or this sense of knowing something is either yours or something's going to happen. You have this gut feeling about something that's coming up. So pay attention to that. Or even if you don't have that right now, in the next coming weeks, just keep your eyes peeled. And if you're getting any like intuitive hunches, maybe like write it down. Trust yourself though, because what you're feeling, you're picking up on the energy, and your energy is very much in tune, and you're able to read it a lot easier than maybe a couple weeks ago, a couple months ago. Like you're more in tune with like how you're feeling, and you're just reading other people's energies as well. Like you're hella like empathic to the energy that's around you. So obviously just protect yourself too, right? Don't want to be taking on energy that's not yours. That can be draining. Set those boundaries, especially in relationships here. We have the frog. So the frog is a very it's a very heavy, intense kind of energy. So Phoenix, Crow, and now Frog, like so far 3 out of 3 cards, pretty intense. The frog is all about feeling things on a very sensitive level. So like I said, it's like the frogs, they absorb water through their skin, right? They soak it up like a sponge. They absorb that shit. So it's kind of like, this is what I'm saying for you, Libra. It's like you're really sensitive to the energies and the people and just everything in general. What you're eating, what music you're listening to, what you're consuming, what you're watching, who you surround yourself with, you are hella sensitive to all of those energies. And especially it's like heightened. It's like on it's like on steroids, your sensitivity in what month are we in? Oh my god, bruh, January. I was gonna say Aquarius and I was gonna say August. I'm like, yo, like where am I? Anyways, your energy is hella sensitive, and the energy of the frog is like you're needing good, loving, self freaking care. You may tend to overwork yourself or push yourself past burnout, exhaustion. You're very dedicated, you're very hardworking, but you know what? You need to take time out to rest and catch your breath. And you don't always have to be on the go 24/7, right? Allow things to come to you, right? You don't always have to chase. You can attract things to come your way. So just saying, allow yourself to take a break. And this is the energy where it's just like you need to go outdoors, get some air, be around water, be around nature, be in Gaia's energy, connect with the earth, connect with the trees, animals, feed some birds, feed some squirrels, like really just get in tune with like nature, that will help bring you into balance. But yeah, there's like some deep emotional cleansing and purging and purification that's going on in January, and at times I might feel emotional or just like overwhelming. So just make sure you're taking it easy with yourself. It might get, like I said, overwhelming. We have the rabbit. The rabbit's all about like fears, anxieties. This is kind of like 9 of Swords energy, where it's like you're in your head, you're tossing and turning, you're sleepless at night, like you're unable to shut your mind off or your brain off. It's just so much is going on up here, right? So maybe talk to someone, or even journal down your thoughts, or just like get it out of your system. Find some sort of way to channel this energy, these feelings and these emotions. Find a way to channel it out so that it's not just sitting stagnant within you and just making you feel like crap, or it ends up just like you feeling like, you ever get that feeling like it's just like a tight ball in your stomach, like you just feel kind of nervous, anxious, nauseous in a way. It's just like, that's not a good feeling, right? And that's what happens when we get super anxious or super sensitive to the energies around us. It can feel overwhelming and we don't know how to handle it, right? So it's like needing to find and return to certain like hobbies or tactics, or just even like exercising or working out, stretching, yoga, going for a walk, little activities or exercises that you can do that just bring you back into balance and get you back into the present, okay? Because the rabbit is the energy where you get so lost in the future or so lost in the past, and it's just like you're not even present, you're not even like living, you're just existing, you're just in autopilot, which is not the goal here, right? And then we have I like looking at this, I'm like, I'm brain fart, y'all, today. I'm not gonna lie, I've had a lot of brain fog today. We're going to blame that on Mercury retrograde. But anyways, so bear with me. But the Swan here again, more sensitive. All these cards are just like, you're feeling hella sensitive to the energy. Like, so you got to be very kind and gentle to yourself. The Swan, super intuitive. This is a water energy. You have quite a bit of water in this reading. So very much just, again, in tune with your emotions, in tune with your body, in tune with how you're feeling. And if something's off, you're like, wait a minute, what's going on here? You're hella aware of your surroundings. And at times where you're feeling that burnout, where you're feeling run down, right? Going back to the frog, feeling run down, you're needing to replenish yourself. You're needing some time alone. You need some space. You may feel a bit irritable or more frustrated or more just like easily annoyed by even the smallest little things or for no reason. Someone just like coughs and you're like, can they just shut the fuck up? Like, you know, very, sometimes the swan can represent like little patience if you're out of balance. So if you're out of balance, Libra, right? Libras, you guys are the scales. And if you're kind of out of balance, you're going to feel that drastically. So make sure that you're just taking good care of yourself and you're trying to just do the things, the little things in the day-to-day, right? Fit it in 5 minutes or even longer. Even if you got an hour, great, right? But just doing the things that keep you back in center and in control of yourself, right? You may not be in control of the surroundings or other people or where the world's at, but you do have control over yourself and your energy in your space. And just like, you know, just to keep that in mind, because there's a lot of intense shit that's coming up that you're dealing with, that's on your mind, your heart, and your, you know, it's a lot. Like, I'm shocked that this many animal cards came out for you guys, but it was necessary, so we're gonna go with it. I'm gonna now get into the tarot for you, but I'm like, what deck should I use for? We're gonna go with this one. Okay, Libra. What's going on for Libra? Show me clearly for Libra in January 2023. And the messages, insight, wisdom, guidance for Libra. Show me clearly. What's going on for my Libras? What do they need to know? Okay, Two of Pentacles reversed just flew out along with Temperance, which is what I was just, let's talk about this. So you feeling out of balance, Libra. Like I said, the scales, they're not balanced. They're kind of like this. You're kind of not feeling 100%. You're juggling a lot. There's a lot on your plate. You're just trying to keep the ball rolling. But sometimes when you're juggling, well, you drop a ball or two or three and you feel like your whole life is over and you feel like I'm a failure. Oh my God, like I lost all my progress. And you know, that's where you get in your head rabbit energy, where you just start doubting yourself and you start doubting your future and you just start second guessing every single choice you ever made. And you're just like in your head, oh my God, Libra. It's a lot. It's a lot. Maybe, you know, full moon and Cancer, that's definitely creating a more challenging energy, which is upon us. Oh, but I'm uploading this reading this reading will be up on Monday. So this might already be past energy for you, Libra. By the time you're watching this, listening to this might be like energy that was just going on the weekend or just like Thursday, Friday last week, which is when I'm recording it, which was full moon in Cancer. So you might be feeling that energy. That energy may have kind of like been a whirlwind, hit you hard. But it's okay because you bounce back from that very quickly with Temperance. So this is about you getting back your balance and you just like, you know, you got knocked down, but you got back up. Right? you took a little hit, but now you're back and you're good and you're fine and you're gonna be all right. But you know, sometimes you gotta slow down a little bit. There might be like you have all this pressure on you or all these like expectations that you've put on yourself or maybe other people have put on you, and it's just too much. It's just too much. You may have some sort of decision to make coming up too, right? Two of Pentacles. It's like weigh out your options here. Consider all possibilities. So definitely don't rush into anything or make any impulsive decisions. Really ever, but especially when you're in this restless energy where you're unable to really see things 100% clearly. So make sure that if you have any important decisions coming up, wait until you are certain and wait until you are more like at a rested state of mind. You're also needing to have more patience with yourself, patience with others, patience with like waiting to see some sort of results or like efforts. Something is like you want instant results and you're like, if you don't get it right away, you get discouraged or you start doubting the path that you're on. So it's just like, this is just like a reminder to have patience. I'm gonna pull more cards. This is Saggy energy, by the way. What's going on for Libra in January 2023? I also feel, hold on, I'm going to stop shuffling. I kind of feel here that it's like there's only so much that you can do to like bring things into fruition, right? There's only so much you can do. You can't speed up the timing. There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that we're not aware of. There's a lot to do with like the timing of just like God's plan, divine orchestration, right? So it's like, you want to cook a pizza, right? You get a pizza, frozen pizza, you put it in the oven, right? Well, it's got to cook for the, 20 minutes. Yeah, okay, you could turn up the temperature to a higher heat, but you're still gonna have to wait, and speeding up the process, it's gonna give you different results, and you risk burning, in this case, the pizza, right? You risk burning the pizza if you put it up to 400 degrees, right? Or whatever, right? You risk it if you're not aware, right? So it's is it worth the risk of you pushing or trying to force something or speed up the process, risking the possible results or the outcome that may not be as best as if you were to just take your time and slow down? So that's for some of you, it's you're needing to slow down. You're putting all this pressure on you. It's I gotta have this by now, or I gotta get this by this time, or you're just putting all this extra stress and pressure, and Spirit is really saying just slow down and stop putting so many of those roadblocks. Those expectations are what are kind of keeping you stuck. Okay, so being more flexible, I feel. All right, what else is going on for... Wow, okay, big ass stack. I'm not taking that, but there's one card that flew. Oh, just kidding, two. What is it? You guys get to see it. Oh, 9 of Swords and the Chariot. There's fears about moving forward. Some of you are actually physically moving or traveling, and you're scared about it, or you're anxious about it, or you're restless. So it's, again, remember I was the rabbit, that 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords energy. Well, there we go. There we have it. So big moves that you are taking in the near future. In this month, you're making some pretty big moves. There's big progress being made in your journey and where you're at. For some, if you're in a relationship or you're getting to know somebody, things might be moving very quickly, and you're oh shit, is this what I want? Am I sure about this? If you just started a job, you're is this the path for me? Maybe I should consider my other options. Whatever this is you're kind of having some doubts about moving forwards, or maybe it's because it's just things seem really good and you're is this too good to be true? Or you're afraid of jinxing it. But the thing is you can't jinx what's meant for you, But there are fears about this, because it's just the pace is picking up, and you're okay, can you slow down a little bit? Put your foot on the gas, not the gas, put it on the brakes a little bit, please. Can we just slow down? But it's just don't, you can handle this. You can handle this. You feel you can't, but you can. You can rise, you can deal with this. Well, let me see. Let's see. How did this come out? It was 9 of Swords and the Chariot. Don't let your fears get in the way. Don't let your fears hold you back, because you're in your head about something. All right, what is Libra in their head about? This 9 of Swords, 9 of Wands. You might be seeing a bunch of 9s. What about the 9 of Swords for Libra? The Star, Lovers reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles. There's something that you really want. There is some sort of hope, wish, dream, desire that you have, that you are so determined to get, but there's part of you that's afraid that you're gonna mess it up, or you're gonna jinx it, or it's not meant for you, or you're gonna get hurt or disappointed. There's some part of you that's afraid that you got something good going, but it's gonna just leave you feeling disappointed, or let down, or for some, if this is in regards to a relationship, right, there could be fears that someone's just using you, whether it be for your physical appearance and sexual chemistry, physical chemistry, whether you're afraid that someone's using you for your money, your status, your wealth, something that they can physically take from you. There are fears here, but it seems you're working through it, you're overcoming it. So that's good. It's like I said, I was don't let your fears get in the way, or don't let your fears hold you back, because ultimately you get to decide here. Magician, 10 of Cups, very good. Oh wait, is this the 10 of Cups? Yeah, it is the 10 of Cups, very nice. You ultimately decide where this chariot goes. You're in the driver's seat right here, right? You're deciding what path you're taking, where you're going, what kind of outcome you want. Whether you're aware of it or not, whether you're consciously aware of it or not, you are directing yourself and your path and your journey. And you could be getting in your own way if you're not careful if you feed too much into like negativity or those doubts or the worries or the what if. So it's just like you just need to stay true to what feels right in your heart and in your soul. Okay. We're gonna just pull more cards for you. Okay. What's going on? We only have a couple minutes left. But let's see. Is there any other messages for Libra? Everything's working out for you, Libra. Like, there's not much you need to worry about besides yourself and your own shit. What is going on for Libra in January 2023? We had the 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, and 9 of Swords. We've had 3 9s show up in this reading. Again, pay attention to 9s. 9 in numerology, it's like that final push. It's like you're nearly there. It's like endings, completion, that kind of stuff. Oh, that's way too many, Spirit. I'm not taking that. Less cards, please. Would be great. All right, we have... Oh, the Magician was... Oh my God, Magician was meant to stay out. Magician was meant to stay out there. Anything else for Libra in January 2023? Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so basically, in Strength at the bottom, Leo energy, slow and steady. Slow and steady, Libra. I was about to call you Leo. Slow and steady. Patience, consistency, stay dedicated, and just stay focused. Stay focused on the path that you want. Because everything's falling into place. All the puzzle pieces are working and coming into your favor. Like, just like you may feel like right now you don't have it together, you don't know what's coming your way, but I'm telling you, everything is coming together piece by piece. Like, you know, as the days go on, you gain a little nugget here, you get a little puzzle piece here, and then you're able to like, oh, it clicks in this little spot, and then you're like, okay, but wait, there's a blank here, like, what's that about? And then a few days go on and, you know, more information, or you get more clarity, or it just like, and then, okay, now I know what fits here, what puzzle piece fits here. It's like all the puzzle pieces are starting to fall into place. You're starting to get a clear picture of like where you're headed, what you want, where you're going. And as you're starting to get more clarity, it's giving you more confidence, and this is where you're starting to like get out of that fear kind of based mentality here, where the 9 of Pentacles, you're feeling much more strong and secure and confident and grounded and just ready for whatever comes your way. So it seems like by the end of January, I mean, honestly, this feels like this is already kind of occurring / like this kind of just feels like it's a weekly, to be honest, Libra, like a weekly-ish kind of reading. But whatever, whenever you're coming across this reading in January, it seems like kind of right now when you're watching this, you might be feeling really anxious, restless, kind of uncertain, sensitive, emotional. You got some things coming up about your past, you got some things about the future, like, but that energy will kind of like dissipate, and you're going to feel a lot more grounded and a lot more in control and a lot more at peace. And just the more clarity that you're getting about the direction you're going down, the more you're like, okay, I know what I'm doing, I know where I'm going, I know where I'm headed, I know what I want, I know my future. Like, you just feel much more like, okay, I got a plan, and I'm ready, and I'm moving towards this destination. It's kind of like I'm going to wrap this reading up, but it's like you go traveling, right? If you have your hotel booked, you feel, or wherever a place to stay, a place where you're going to be sleeping, you feel a lot more at ease. You're like, okay, I got the whole day to like go explore, to go see new things, eat new places, whatever. But if you're traveling and you don't have a place to stay, that's going to just take away from the day, and you're going to be stressing and trying to look for where am I going to sleep, but you don't have time to enjoy, you know. So it's just like, get a plan. Does this make sense? I feel like I'm rambling, Libra, today. My brain. I think you get the gist, though. It's like, just get kind of clear. Once you get clarity on like, okay, I know where I'm going, everything just feels like, okay, I'm good. Like, I don't fucking know, Libra. Whatever, Libra. You get the gist. You get the fucking point here. But yeah, I'm sending you guys my love. I hope that this helped. I hope this was insightful. Let me know if it was in the comments. And yeah, Libra, with that being said, I'm going to let you go. Take care. And I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.